See, pulleys are used to lift the wood with minimum effort. Okay, we can reduce the effort and we can lift it. It helps to reduce the effort. So here W is the weight and T is the effort. See, a pulley is a circular disc made of steel or wood with a groove on its circumference. Means round circumference, but there will be a groove. You can pass the rope over it. And to accommodate a rope or chain is called pulley. So basically it is a metallic or maybe wooden disc with a groove rim. A string is passed around the groove and the pulley rotates about an axle passing to its center. The axle is fixed to frame block shape. This is they have shown the drawing here where this is a block, this is a disc and this is a groove in the rim. Next, pulley block. Pulley block nothing but we can say chain block pulley or chain pulley or block. So pulley block, a pulley supported by a frame which rotates about an axle passing through its center is called a pulley block. The weight of the pulley block is very small as compared to the load it is lifted and hence it is a negligible. The friction between the pulley and string is also small and is neglected. So these are the parts of the pulley chain or pulley block. See, this is the hook, outer straps, shallow, inner strap, shells. This is chick, pin, face, backgate, and shield. Head fitting, crosshead nut, axle pin, sleeves, bottom through a pin. These are the another parts. Next, we call hoist. Terminology related to the rope binding and knots. First, we'll see hoist. It is the equipment used for rising or lowering. Mostly we done in the hoist. So this I already explained yesterday. What is lying and relaying? The process of binding a rope to form strand is called laying, and the untwisting of strand is called relaying. Means suppose any rope त्याने बारीक बारीक ते काढता पहिले ते सगळंच combine करतात त्याला laying म्हणतात आणि तो एक strand आहे. Okay. Same way crowning means end of the rope gets secured. Crowning. See, this is a neat, secure, and permanent method of fastening the strand. The strands are a permanent guard crowning with a slight enlargement. Wiping. It is the process of binding the end of a rope with a coil or soft wire to prevent it from untwisting. Knots. Fastening of the one part of the rope to another part of the rope is known as a knot. This is a bight. Bending of rope is called bight. This is called loop. Loop or turning is crossing the side of it. And round turn. It's the round turn. Now crowbar, heavy equipment. If you want to shift or transfer from here to there, we can make use of this type of crowbar. These are the simple machine which helps reduce the effort. See, moving equipment with crowbar. Crowing gives leverage so that heavy loads can be lifted or moved. They are made in different lengths with hexagonal or octagonal steel bar. Best example, I'm going to also one crowbar. Shift. Any lever you can put it and you can shift it. So what happens? No, the crowbar gives a leverage. Leverage means to torque the force part to the end. So it keeps leverage. It is force in multiplied distance called leverage. They are made in different lengths with hexagonal and octagonal steel bar. The short crowbar are easier to handle and the point will fit into the narrow depth, but it requires more force. The long crowbar provides a greater leverage. This is a type of crowbar, single-ended. This is a single-ended. Both only one side it is flat. Double-ended means here also, they're double-ended. There are two types of crowbar, single or double-ended. Single-ended crowbar, it's safer to use, and handle has a round end, and double-ended crowbar normally has a curve and used for lifting and straight and used for pushing. Okay. This is for one for the lifting purpose. This is for the pushing purpose. Double-ended, and these are the both are single-ended. Lifting equipment by crowbar, if the gap under the machine is not enough to accept the tip of the crowbar, the tap a small steel wedge under the machine to increase the gap and place the toe of the crowbar under the machine and press the other end down to the lifter machine. So generally what it is, suppose if you want to put a lever inside the machine base, no, we have to put some type of wedge over there. Okay, the wedge घालून घेवपाचें. Then only you can put your crowbar inside. This question they are asked in the exam. What is the purpose of this gap provided below? Or what is the purpose of wedge provided below the machine base? Wedge here to provide a gap to insert a crowbar. This question, this is technical question actually. If it is a machine to shift the wedge crowbar. See, the gap under the machine is not enough to accept the tip of the crowbar. We tap a small steel wedge under the machine to increase the gap, and hence the place the toe of the crowbar. Crowbar that toe of the crowbar under the machine and press the other end while lift the machine. This is clear now, everyone. So this is the way the toe you have to put inside the machine bay. This time, right? The position the handle so that no one will be integrated if the crowbar slips. When pushing or lifting, never push the crowbar close to the load or to the ground, as your fingers might be caught if the bar slips. Because technical board development. Slip the board, it doesn't. This precaution you have to take. Always use both hands and hold close to the end of the crowbar to get a maximum leverage. So this is the way you have to push the plus. Then there is some roller provided. Cylinder pipe my cylinder pipe. First you put wedge, my crowbar. My to pipe shift to the put a pipe, circular section. Pipe galpache and magi. So auto or suppose opposite as Durpadani is push. It will travel after. But the roller and the commander easily move correct. This is one technique. Huh? We can shift the machine. Stand with the leg apart so that the balance is not lost if the crowbar slips. Dale go. Train na. Bobby, yeah. How Bobby also. Then equipment are provided usually with the lifting pockets and place the toe of the crowbar in it for the lifting of the machine and moving it. The fulcrum point must be fixed, must be firm enough to take the force. If the point of the crowbar is used as a fulcrum, it must be dug in firmly to prevent the slipping. Check the condition of crowbar and if found bent or cracked, it must not be used. The bars or sharp edge on the crowbar must be removed before using it. Rollers are placed under the equipment so that they can be used. Mild steel GI pipe of sufficient wall thickness can be used as a roller. So roller can be a mild style GI pipe, very strong pipe like alpajan, you can make it as a roller. This is the way you have to put the roller. This is all practical. Also basic idea you cannot then you can apply this knowledge. Pipe push. You can apply this. Roller should be long enough to project from both sides of the load so that they can be positioned easily. Now they think they might use this all lever they show third picture they already fixed that one generator and a 6 kilo panel so that lift project is commission करता है yeah, we think that the diameter must be large enough to roll over any unevennesses along the road, but so small enough so that they can be lifted easily. See, this is a big machine here. Okay, this machine now shifting with the help of, say, the roller is provided and we are pushing it. This way you can reduce your effort. Moving equipment by using rollers before starting to move load, check the route and remove any obstruction. The route should be flat, firm enough to take the weight of the moving element. There, that route you have to check first. It is flat enough, then you can directly push it. Some up and down with that, then you have to make some other end afterwards. Precision spirit level. Well, एक topic है, बारी बारी subtopic. This is all used in the installation purpose. Foundation board, shifting. Now, spirit level. Spirit level or leveling of the machine is very important operation before proceeding to conduct the geometrical test. So geometry test, this leveling is very important. A precision spirit level is used to level the machine tools accurately. Spirit level मनasta some precision spirit level bubble asta beta. It is used to level the machine. Suppose those bubbles in middle there may be require some packing that you have to check. You can apply this way on top also. All side where you apply, no, the bubble has to be at center. If it is not center, then it means it is maybe slanting or you have to adjust accordingly. Center at map okay. See the spirit level, it consists of a curved glass tube called vial. Okay? VRAL. A curved glass as the spirit level VRAL. Vial containing an industrial alcohol. Which type of alcohol or which type of liquid is used in the precision spirit level? This question they asked so many times. That liquid green color ke dista no. That liquid it is made of industrial alcohol. Okay. Or spirit. Industrial alcohol spirit material. And a bubble of the air trapped in the tube. So tube एक air bubble trap the bubble is so that the bubble of the air trapped in the tube. The spirit and the bubble are both acted upon equally by the force of gravity. So the spirit and the bubble are both acted upon equally by the force of gravity. Gravity force of act करता है. वाकडाला तो try करता. Bubble असतं तर तो shift the middle position is shifting. It has to be come this side. This is the air bubble. Always float to the highest point. Curved glass tube filled with alcohol. That the vial. Vial industrial alcohol spirit base. Since the spirit has a higher density, it is pulled down to the bottom of the tube and the bubble always float at the top. That spirit it is high density. Air bubble when it curve the maximum where the top position it will try to stay in the top part. Air bubble. So the wire is set in the cast iron base and adjusted in such a that bubble rests at the center of the scale when the base is horizontal. Horizontal base is the center. Design so this is the spirit level. Now precision spirit level the spirit level used for high precision measurement should have a sensitivity of about 0.02 to 0.05 millimeter per 5 millimeter for each division. This is spirit level and this is called precision spirit level. Precision because we have a sensitivity of 0.02 to 0.05 millimeter per millimeter for each division. If the movement of the bubble of one division corresponding to the change in the slope of 6 to 12 seconds of a level of 0.04 millimeter per 100 1000 millimeter is chosen, then one division equals 0.05 upon 1000. इतना डिफरेंस मिलता है divided by 1 कितने आते हैं divide कर पाए. Suppose 3 by 4 division, that is 0.03 millimeter per 1000 millimeter, or half division means 0.02 millimeter to 1000 millimeter, and 1/4 division 0.01 millimeter to 1000 millimeter. This you just check for your. It is quite easy to estimate with a quarter of division. Most of there are some hints on the spirit level. When you are going to make with the spirit level, there should be some hints. Spirit level which are too sensitive are difficult to bring to rest in a workshop in which machines are running. They are very sensitive. It's difficult to bring to the rest in a workshop when which machines are running. Levels with low sensitivity result in insufficient reading accuracy, as very small factor of division have to be estimated. The bearing surface of the spirit level should be as long as possible. For testing medium-sized machine, the level should be not less than the 200 meter long. It is often advisable to use a bridge piece, the feet of which are about 300 mm apart. The parallel spirit level straight edge. Spirit level can be placed sensitivity of spirit. The sensitivity of each spirit level is the moment of the bubble in millimeters, which corresponds to change in the slope 1 millimeter to 1000 millimeter. Is the moment of the bubble in mm, the millimeter per meter. The inside of the glass tube spirit level has shape of a circular arc of radius r, which moves during the change of the slope around the center M of its. This you just refer for your knowledge. This is very much. Sensitivity of spirit level is the slope is measured as the ratio of L by H, H by L, and the moment of the bubble is then T by H, L by H, T by L by H, since E is T by L by H, so R is equal to E is same. R is equal to E. Radius and sensitivity of the spirit level is equal to the radius of curvature of the barrel shaped bubble tube. Therefore, the sensitivity level depends only on the radius of the curvature of the bubble tube and not on the length of its bearing surface. Cause of error in spirit level. Cause of error in spirit level. Wrong position of the wire in the housing. These are some cause of the error in the spirit level. Wrong position of the wire in the housing, faulty graduation, surface finish of the piece to be tested, influence temperature, personal error of inspector, reading speed level depends on adequacy and length of the bearing surface of the workpiece and dimension stability of the metal housing. This because of the some error, there are some possibility. वाकडे लागलो मोदी तो वेवल सेट करतो तसं वाकडं सेट केलं मला some error possible. Temperature, personal errors. So reading को ते कळत ना read को that also error can possible. It's a defect. Next is this is plumb.